Be sure to check out my book, Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, a DIY fort, tiny house, and treehouse concept book. Big shout out to JamaicaCottageshop.com, buds of ours in Vermont who carry our videos. They are awesome, 15 years in the biz plus. And I have a plan set available on RelaxShacks.com as well for a $1,200 transforming A-frame, which is kind of cool. All right, didn't really plan on filming this. My name's Diedricksen from RelaxShacks.com, but I've been procrastinating, haven't done a tour video of this, something we built close to a year ago, so I figure it's about time. So here's what I'm talking about. This is one of two things, actually potentially three, we built last year at a RelaxShacks.com hands-on tiny house, cabin, and free-form kind of recycled material building workshop that I put together. I co-host with my brother and many other people that make these happen. This is an example of form follows function, or no, I should say materials. Form follows materials. So these windows here, 4 of them I found at a dump in China, Maine. They are about 3 by 3 feet each. I found actually quite a few more than them. Sold the excess for about 30 bucks a pop. Used some of the other ones for another project. And right here, this kind of dictated what the front of the cabin was going to be. I figured 3 by 3 by 3. You know, let's make a cabin that just fits a person lengthwise for sleeping and keep it simple, because we had to build this thing in about 3 days. So overall, it's close to 7 by 7 feet with the trim and all that added. Carrie Cooper, shout to you. Here's one of the side groups, a reclining kind of Adirondack almost style chair she cobbled together with recycled materials. Here's another one I did as an example a ways back. But here's the front of the cabin. I finally have dubbed one the Relax Shack. Everyone keeps calling all my cabins the Relax Shack or Relax Shacks. None of them have ever been named that until now. So as I back up, it's like a giant Rubik's Cube with a huge overhang. Some Ondura, O-N-D-U-R-A roofing up there, very easy to install. I use this stuff all the time. Some bold brown trim, and it's all, they are all double pane windows. So I was shooting this, doing a photo shoot on this for my upcoming book, Micro Structures, Micro Shelters, going to be titled One or the Other, out through Story Press next year, August, I guess, 2015. So this deck right here is just for looks. It's cedar, isn't really reinforced. But we have a little bench here, little screen I have there. Actually, I see one of that one's getting loose. I got to fix that. Not that I should point this out in the video, but here are my cheater windows made out of sashes. These are simple. I showed people in the workshop how to make them. They fit pretty tightly. They actually pop open like that. Hinged right here to this board, which is then, you know, surface screwed to the exterior of the cabin. Simple overhangs when I showed people how to use a table saw, so on and so forth. Recycled door here. Most of the stuff, actually almost all of this cabin is recycled materials. That was the idea. And some siding wood from Goodridge Lumber, Albany, Vermont. But this is a simple screen door lock set. This door is close to 100 years old from a cabin that was being bulldozed, and inside it gets pretty funky. Enter slap bass funk line. Here is some, this is Paul LaCivita, his idea. Old pool he had, take the lining, make it a floor. I've since roofed cabins with the stuff. It's pretty indestructible. Little lead shelf here, some old bottles I found. I love the way the light radiates through them. Like a tiny little whiskey nip I dug up once upon a time. Avon cologne bottle like a pickup truck. Because nothing says class like cologne that comes in a pickup truck. They call that Windex. And a bunch of other things. I actually, you know, even the decor here I found on the side of the road. So a little crate doubles as a shelf. Down here, another video talking about this. I just took these chunks of 4x4, 6x6, and used them as like a dock style or pier style tiered shelving for a display for plants and what have you. Chair from Jake, Your Lucky Day Thrift Shop on the Stoughton Randolph line. Shout to them. The Voodoo Owl, which makes a cameo in many of my videos if you want to go back and watch all 170 of them at this point in time. And like I said, the running theme here is stuff I found on the side of the road. This window. And it was all an exercise in taking what you got, you know, for the budget conscious, and doing your best with it. Up here, let's see, there's a hole. I'm going to bring in some electricity through there because I did have a hanging light here. But some lanterns for now. This is in another video. It's called a wild wall. We take all the scraps from previous projects and do our walls 12 inches on center instead of 16. Take the small scraps that otherwise would be worthless and just start to make a cool, funky wall with them. This is art by a man named Kemo. He goes by the name K-E-E-M-O. Love his stuff. And this is on Etsy. A woman, Allison Gutchell, I want to say her name is. She goes by the name Turd Demon. Unique. I love her art. I bought a couple pieces off her. Shout to her. Check out both their work. I want to plug the artists. This is something not usually part of this cabin. It's a it blends in so well with the wall. I can't tell where it starts and ends. But this is an art piece that I made once upon a time, just with tons of little scraps. And it's kind of functional in some ways. You know, you got your little hook right there. A bear head cast iron that actually opens beer bottles. Propeller that spins. What else? This is from my grandfather's old ham radio rig, and there's a couple other things in here. I wanted to put with rare earth magnets a tiny little secret compartment. Might still do that. So here's kind of the rest of the cabin. Super cool little IKEA lantern. That window that opens. I could put a screen in there later. Love these little robot guys. AreaWare. AreaWare.com. Kind of a little cottage industry company out of Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, hey! They make these cool little transforming robots. It's like the caveman transformer. Decor and a toy, all in one. Some fake plants, they never need watering. Oh, here's the lamp. The electric light lamp I was going to hang. Little side table I found on the side of the road. And, oh, these right here, let's see. Kitchen cabinets found on the side of the road. Built them into the floor. Gave them a top. Put this cushion on here, which is like an armchair or a boat cushion. Made a little day bed with storage here. Where's my finger? There it is. Storage here. And the storage goes about this deep, so if I lift up the mattress, there's a whole channel of secret storage back there. You can almost lie and hide in there if you're on the lam. So, roofing. Old barn boards, kind of looks funky. That's the operative, that's the recurring theme word of this video episode. And that's pretty much all there is to it. Just wanted to give you a sneak peek. This cabin actually is for sale. Some of the proceeds will go to charity, as I like to do with some of my cabins. This one, again, I want to donate some money to the Alzheimer's Association. So shoot me an email or leave a comment, or Derek Diedricksen on Facebook.com if you want to make an offer or contact me. That's pretty much all there is to it. Again, I'm Deek from RelaxShacks.com. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we'll talk to you